during the past 20 years. It was right that the voices spoke when they did, and for Joan to listen to their message. Spring. Chapter 1. It's in the stories, Jane had once insisted, on a Friday car journey home from school. Everyone hates the wicked stepmother, and the wicked stepmother schemes to get rid of the beautiful stepdaughter. Think of Snow White. I don't go mirror, mirror on the wall, Prue protested, only half amused. You don't have to, Mum. Thank you, said Prue with dignity. Beauty had never been her problem, and now that she was older and understood that more elements lay below the surface than on it, she realised that beauty was a problem for those who had it. Not that she considered the problem to apply to herself, for, in Prue's view, but not necessarily in the opinion of those who came to love her, she did not possess it. Whereas Violet did, in bucketfuls. Happily, Violet was safely in New York with her new husband and baby, and well out of Prue's way. Or she had been until that morning in January. When did you say they're coming? Asked Prue, pouring milk into her saucer for the cat. Bella placed an elegant bangled paw on Prue's knee, leapt into her lap, and was surprised when Prue clutched her hard against her midriff. I wish you wouldn't do that. It's so unhygienic, replied Max, her husband, watching the milk spray the tablecloth. It was not the first time he had protested, nor would it be the last. February. Because of the recession, the bank is cutting staffing levels on its overseas operations. Anyway, apparently they want Jamie back home to head up the London bit of the European arm. He pushed the airmail letter over to Prue. Prue picked it up with reluctance, and Max, aware of what was going through her mind, said, It's only till they can buy a house in London. Jamie can commute, and Violet will be looking for a job. Lucky Jamie. Prue gave the letter a brief glance and then ignored it. Meanwhile, Max creased the Times into a raging sea. You don't object too much, do you, Prue? She leant over the table, nipped the paper out of his grasp and folded it into order. I object to you doing that. Do you mind? She considered his question, the familiar, sleepy look in place that meant she was thinking hard. Was sharing a kitchen with her stepdaughter a good thing, because it would shake Prue's moral fibre into a bracing workout? Or a bad thing, because the inevitable clash would cancel any brownie points thus gained? I hate you, Prue. It's Violet's home, and you're her father. Fairness, she reflected bitterly, was the curse of so-called civilised, the fatal weakness. They can look after themselves. Bella's purr broke the uneasy silence which fell between them. Oh, Max, thought Prue, you look so pleased at the prospect of your daughter coming home. How can I possibly deny you? Max looked at his watch and got to his feet, wincing at the twinge that occasionally attacked his right hip. Time to go. He retrieved the Times, which he had no intention of yielding up. Prue swallowed half a cup of coffee so strong it made her tongue go dry, but that was how she liked it. One day she intended to renounce caffeine, being reminded daily by the inside of her cafetiere what her stomach lining must resemble, but not yet. She squinted at Max. He looked irritable and impatient, two things which until recently had been alien to his nature, brought on, she suspected, by panic. For Max was 60, and he did not like the idea of retirement. Tick-tock. These days, he maintained, a little too frequently, that he was still in his prime, still capable of good things. Oh yes, his listeners agreed, but then they were not likely to disagree. To be fair, Max's large, fit-looking body gave the impression of strength and a well-oiled mind, both of which were true. Prue did not relish the idea of his retirement either, but there was nothing to be done. Sometimes she caught Max looking at her.